Johnny Rock Show, Rockin' 101, the Rock Station.
The Johnny Rock Show. Look at that, 9:50, right on time. Rick Allen of Def Leppard. Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm good. I guess I'm used to being on time. So, but it's cool. You know, I count to 4 on the band come in, which is what a deal.
Man, well, this is exciting because we were talking before we came on the air here. We've been waiting literally 2 years through a pandemic. The big show at U.S. Bank Stadium, August 14th, with Motley Crue, Poison, Joan Jett, and of course Def Leppard. So you guys were supposed to play this gig 2 summers ago, and then last year,
I know,
they announced it. But then, I guess in the 11th hour, what happened? Everyone decided you better safe than sorry. You don't want to get out there and have it cancel, or that what?
Well, every single tour that was going out at that time, all I was hearing about was, everybody's got COVID. Everybody in the band, everybody in the crew. So maybe this isn't a good idea. We didn't want to get out there and then have to cancel. So we just wanted to be as sure as we could possibly be that, if we were going to do this tour, that everybody would be safe. And more importantly, that the fans would be safe. So I think this is, as long as we don't get thrown a curveball, then we'll be out in the summer. So, it's going to be cool.
Oh, we can't wait. Last time I saw you was actually outside at we have all these new stadiums and ballparks. Target Field with Journey and my favorite, next to Def Leppard, Cheap Trick. That was a great night. Man, you guys have been doing this. Yeah, you've been doing this for a while. I played Rock Brigade earlier on the show, and halfway through it, I'm like, good Lord. I was like a junior in high school. Anything,
man, where did the time go, man?
Oh, yeah. I was talking to Rob Halford last week, and I was talking about seeing Judas Priest with some unknown warm-up act called Iron Maiden in 1982 at Madison Square Garden. And,
wow,
it's
that's
insane.
So cool. Yeah, we played with Judas Priest on quite a few occasions, and I know Rob. Rob's brilliant. I love Rob.
Oh, nobody better, except Rick Allen. Now, I'm looking at the bio. 100 million albums sold. Does that, did it blow your mind, and did you ever go off the rails, or did you keep it pretty close to the vest? And I think I know the answer. I've seen the movie, but you go ahead.
No, I mean, I'm not sure we ever really paid attention to that, to sales and stuff. We were just really enjoying, going out and playing concerts. I mean, I can't believe that I'm still doing this after this many years, and you kind of see where my career is at. Now that's impressive.
Oh God. Well, here's another one, and we're gonna get to you. I gotta plug your Project I can't even say it. Project Resiliency. You say it. How do you pronounce
Project Resiliency? Yeah.
Got you doing it. I was gonna say, I remember the Hysteria tour. You did 3 nights in Bloomington, Minnesota, which was the Met Center, but it was in the round, and they brought you guys out. Tell me if I'm getting this wrong. In like a laundry baskets.
Oh, that's funny. The rest of the guys used to go out there in laundry baskets. I used to put on a disguise.
Oh,
and I'll tell you a funny story actually. So I used to put this disguise on. It was like this wig with this hat, baseball hat, and then I'd have this jacket with a mannequin arm stuffed in the pocket, and I'd walk out through the crowd to get to the stage. Anyway, this one night, Steve Clark, he comes up to me and he says, "Rick, have a great night," and pats me on the back. And I got about 10 feet from the stage, and this guy turns around, he says, "Rick Allen, man." So anyway, I get underneath the stage, I take off my jacket, and Steve has stuck a piece of gaffer tape on my back, and it says, "I am Rick Allen."
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. And because it was in the round, you couldn't get to the stage without walking out in public. I mean, it was really quite something.
No, I know. Either that or jump in a laundry basket.
Right. And they had these 4 or 5 big laundry baskets. Okay. Project Resiliency. How was that? Huh? How about them apples? I got it right.
No, I know. No, it's cool. So back in 2002, myself and my wife, we set up Raven Drum Foundation. And then, we were working with many different parts of the population, people that were traumatized in one way, shape, or form. And then in 2006, I went to Walter Reed Army Medical Center, and that really had a huge impact on me. And that's when myself and my wife, we decided to set up Project Resiliency and concentrate more on, or focus more on, our wounded warriors. And it was kind of the least I could do, and it was a good fit because, of my own PTSD. So, it's my way of paying homage to our wounded warriors. And, we're very much involved with that to this day.
Well, good for you, man. I mean, it's rock and roll and all that, but at the end of the day, you do stuff like that. And I'm a firm believer in karma. And you, sir, have some good karma coming.
Well, we're all human beings, and I have a lot of love and hope for the human race. Sometimes it gets difficult. It's been a tough time for all of us, but hopefully we can come through it with some sort of respect for one another. I just really want to see people come together.
Let's talk art before you get out of here. I had no idea you were an artist to the extent that you actually on tour. Sometimes you do art shows. Yes. In fact, during COVID, I've kind of done the whole Wentworth gallery tour several times over, which has been really good. Painting definitely maintained my sanity during COVID. And it's a great way for me it's very therapeutic, and it's a great way for me to pay homage to, people that inspired me growing up. The last piece I did was Charlie Watts. So he was a huge influence, and if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't be sitting here talking to you now. Wow.
So it's a great way for me to kind of express myself, and it's a great way to document, my journey, my life,
Well, we can't wait. August 14th, U.S. Bank Stadium. It's a newer stadium, so enjoy it. Def Leppard, The Crew, Poison, Joan Jett. You never know who's going to show up. Oh, and Johnny Rock. You can't miss me.
The Johnny Rock Show. Rockin' 101. The Rock